Testing 1. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing. We're all good? Perfect.
There you go, he's giving them something. About that goal. That's back to the red.
way you can split screen on an iPad. Still. That's not important. Oh, no way.
He can still do a cartwheel.
afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Jensen Park here in Sydney's West for Football New South Wales League One action. It's our match of the round today between Bankstown City Lions and Central Coast Mariners. Both sides coming into this one definitely needing 3 points. Both only have one win from their opening matches to start this season. Bankstown a little bit higher on the ladder, 4 points so far this season from 6 games. And Central Coast Mariners so far this season just a sole win in their opening 5 games. As the teams are just in a huddle saying their final words to each other. We'll go through the lineups quickly for Bankstown City Lions today, coached by former Socceroo Ante Kovic. 4-3-3 that we're expecting from them. In goals it will be Emilia Vidakovic. At the back, Steph Ambrose, Ashley Limnios, Sally Dean and Brianna Wong. Crystal Woods in the 6th position, Natalie Mujali and Catherine Talamara, the centre mid duo in front of her. And a front 3 featuring Chelsea Greguric, Angel Lynch and Karen Bennett, who has been spectacular for Bankstown so far this season. Central Coast Mariners, a 4-3-3 as well. Grace Davis in goals, a backline featuring Ruth Hossey, Brianna Myers, Tegan Jones and Isabella Beresford. Amber Ford in the 6th row with Chloe Catley and Peyton Scully in front of her. Matilda Gallagher, Annabelle Goodman and Ava Moller will be the front 3 for the Mariners today. And we're underway here at Jensen Park for our match of the round in the Football New South Wales League One. Central Coast Mariners getting us started in their navy kit, running from left to right on your screens. Bankstown City Lions, who have just turned over the ball in midfield in their traditional black and red stripes. And they'll be running from left to right, from right to left, sorry. Chance for Bankstown to just hold possession near the halfway line, looking for an early ball forward. Managed to get it over to the right-hand side through Brenna Wong. It's turned over just as they look to enter their attacking third. Mariners now with their first chance to create something. It's a short-lived opportunity though. Bankstown back with the ball. Ambrose. Back to Limnios. Utilise their goalkeeper Vidakovic. Sally Dean will go right towards Brenna Wong. Early spell of possession here for the home side. Long ball in search of Karen Bennett. Can't quite get it under control. It'll be a foot race between her and Beresford. Beresford thought she had that ushered over the line, but she would be correct. The referee does pull that back for a throw. Good work from Isabella Beresford there. Throw in search of Peyton Scully, but Bankstown able to turn it over, entering their attacking third. Clearance coming from Tegan Jones. Another throw in for Bankstown. Well, first throw in for Bankstown, sorry. Ambrose to take. Bankstown unable to just get control of it in their final third. Mariners setting up resolute so far. It's a chance for them to burst forward themselves. Goodman trying to run onto the forward ball. Crystal Woods doing well there to win possession back for her side. Chance for Bankstown to settle on the ball once again. Ambrose. Ambrose with the captain's armband for Bankstown City Lions today. Goes back through the Bankstown defensive line. The forward ball coming now in search of Gregoric. Just can't win the physical battle there with Jones. Mariners able to turn the ball over in midfield. It's the wayward pass going backwards there to Beresford. Just able to get control of it though. The forward ball is straight into the path of Ambrose. And Bankstown once again with time to settle on the ball. Limnios. Back to Vidakovic. Annabelle Goodman just providing some pressure there. But it is Ali Dean who's able to step the ball forward, and forward pass does come into Bankstown City Lions attacking half. It's a short-lived opportunity. Mariners back with the ball as they look to create an opportunity of their own. Beresford. Pass back in search of Ava Moller. Slightly overhit. Ambrose gets this restarted with a throw. Tapped away by Brenna Myers. Mariners just unable to get a strong hold of possession here under a fair amount of pressure from Bankstown. This might be an opportunity to do so. Almost turned over. Mariners do well to keep it. Now's an opportunity to burst forward now. Catley to Moller. Through ball looking for Catley. Slightly overhit, but Mariners are able to regather the clearance. Forward. Looking for a left back with Hossie. So to Gallagher with space to potentially run at her marker. Try and find her way around Zali Dean. It's forced backwards. Forward. Forward and lovely through ball there for Ava Moller and a chance to burst forward into the box. The cross comes in. Couldn't quite get the connection on it that she would have liked, and straight into the gloves of Emilia Vidakovic. The first big opportunity of the match so far. The first opportunity of the match overall so far, actually. Bankstown, the lion's share of possession at the moment, but Mariners keen to make amends for what is definitely a slow start to the season. Another forward ball for Mariners, overhit. Zali Dean going across to a centre-back partner in Ashley Limnos. Ambrose. Back to Limnos. Darkovic stepping a little bit outside of box despite some pressure there from Annabelle Goodman. Bankstown clearly comfortable holding onto the ball in their defensive third. There's a chance to burst forward now. Lynch. Cross comes in. It's almost a cross-come shot there. Grace Davis may have been fearful for a second that it was going to find the back of the net, but lucky for her, it does come off the top of the crossbar. Bankstown City Lions with their first foray going forward. Didn't quite fashion the opportunity that they would have liked, but definitely some dangerous moments so far. Davis to get us restarted with the goal kick. It's turned over quickly. Bennett unable to get control of it there though. Beresford will get us restarted from the throw. Trying to find Peyton Scolle. Ushered over the sideline. Will be a Bankstown throw. Ambrose will have to collect it from under their physio gazebo of the Mariners. Throw in, cleared away by the Mariners. Are able to keep it in, but call from the near linesman confirms it has gone over the sideline. Ambrose will get another bite of it. Mariners able to clear the initial attack. Not out of danger yet. Now they are. Long pass in search of Goodman. Mariners back on the ball, middle area of the field. Forward pass cut out by Bennett. Chance for Bankstown to counter-attack. They turn the ball over quickly themselves. Mariners looking for a way forward through this, so we can say, a resolute Lions backline so far. Chance for Mariners to burst forward. Cut out again by Bankstown. Bennett on the ball. Back to Limnios. Dean. Looking towards the right where Brianna Wong is. It's a forward ball in search of Gregorich. Brianna Myers on hand to deal with that threat. Cut out for another Bankstown throw, this time on the far touchline. Tilda Gallagher able to turn on the ball and potentially create an opportunity for the Mariners. Touch slightly escaping her, but Mariners back on the ball in their own half as they now enter their attacking half. Switch of play in search of Moller. Moller trying to make sure she gains control of it. Bankstown doing well to put her off her game. Bankstown do get the turnover. Ambrose searching ball forward for Bennett. Isabella Beresford very quick to cover that one. She keeps the ball in play too. Lovely piece of work there from Beresford. Beresford back on the ball under pressure from Bennett. Has support either side of her, but she'll take the safe option, knock it out for a throw. And now there's an opportunity for Bankstown City Lions to really get some numbers forward. Struggling to get control after the throw. Mariners do get the turnover. There was a hint of handball there. Referee waves play on. And it's a lovely switch of play. Matilda Gallagher now with space to work with. Matilda Gallagher one-on-one with Sophie Dean. And the touch there, just escaping Peyton Scollay. That was Ali Dean, sorry. She was one-on-one with, but Peyton Scollay just unable to get control of the ball in the box. That'll be another simple claim for Amelia Vidakovic. So, lovely through ball forward from captain Steph Ambrose. It is cut out by Tegan Jones. Danger's not cleared for Mariners yet. Gregorich trying to find it on a running teammate. Mariners are able to stand strong in that instance. It'll be another foot race between Bennett and Beresford. Only 10 minutes into this game, and what a battle that's been so far. Bennett winning out on that occasion. The cross comes in, and the chested opportunity would have been ruled out for offside. Lucky for the Mariners. It didn't need the intervention of the referee. It had gone wayward. Final shot. Gilt-edged opportunity there for Angel Lynch, who, despite the flag going up at the end, would have wanted to do better there. Mariners almost struggling with the high press from Bankstown. It is their throw. Posse back on the ball for the Mariners. Searching ball forward for Peyton Scollay. Bankstown able to clear, but Mariners back on the ball momentarily. Physical battle there between Brianna Myers and Madeline Mujali. Mariners are able to win it out. Into their attacking half momentarily, and they get the throw in that exchange. It's taken quickly. Looking for Catley. Bankstown able to deal with that danger. Posse ushering her teammates forward. Finds the feet of Catley. Catley still on the ball despite some pressure from Limnios. It's forced backwards, and Angel Lynch is able to win that momentarily, but it's back at the feet of Myers. Mariners. A chance to go forward once again. Beresford. Back to Moller. Moller one-on-one with Ambrose. Is able to get the cross away. Cleared by Zali Dean. And it will be a Mariners throw. Mariners just struggling to find a way out of this right-hand corner, and the clearance does deflect off of Mariners attacker. It will be a throw-in for Bankstown. Crisis averted for now. Last deflection off a Bankstown player. Beresford will push high up to take the throw. At the feet of Moller. Bankstown able to clear momentarily, but only for another Mariners throw. Plenty of options forward now for Mariners. of head tennis going on that right-hand side. Bankstown able to force Mariners back, only momentarily. Muller back on the ball. Beresford now with a little bit of space to make a choice. Scully making the forward run from midfield. Trying to find a cutback for Muller. It's cut out by Bankstown. There's a physical challenge there from Tegan Jones, but nothing too untoward. It's a long throw from Ambrose, and clearance is missed by Myers. Bankstown can't push their press high up enough to be able to create any further danger. Davis is able to clear. Gallagher under pressure, forced to go back to a defence. Ruth Hossey on the ball now. Utilises the goalkeeper, Grace Davis. Tegan Jones. Into their midfield, and it's a lovely turn by Peyton Scolle. And a lovely through ball to match to Ava Moller with space to work with. Could this be for Mariners? The cross comes in. No, it doesn't. It was a shot from Ava Moller. And despite Matilda Gallagher making herself an option in just on the edge of the 6-yard box, Moller decides to go herself and unfortunately can't direct that shot goalwards. Right signs for the Mariners here in these opening minutes. Just over 15 gone so far. Still as we started, but despite Bankstown probably having the share of possession, Mariners seem to be the more threatening going forward. Moller again. Still Moller. Moller trying to get the through ball in for Matilda Gallagher, but it finds the feet of Emilia Vidakovic. No need for her to pick it up either. Long ball forward from Vidakovic. Finds the feet of Angel Lynch, who in turn can't get it to the overlapping run of Brianna Wong. Deflects off the Mariners for another Bankstown throw. It's a long throw from Brianna Wong. It's well defended by Hossey. Myers. Able to beat the Bankstown front line, but her clearance goes, that was intended to go forward. Ricochets into a Bankstown player and off her before it does ultimately go out. We'll have a momentary pause in play. I believe it may be just a request to remove a piercing. I could be wrong. Natalie Majali was asked to leave the field momentarily. Mariners back on the ball. Lovely turn in midfield. Catley now, chance to go forward, cut out by Dean. Bankstown now with a chance for another spell of possession. Woods, back to Dean. Limnios. Ambrose making herself a forward option too. Limnios chooses to go central. It's cut out by the Mariners initially. Not for long though. Woods back on the ball. Has to go backwards though. Wong. Long ball forward. Wasn't quite read by her teammates. Wijali and Lynch both opting for the shorter option. It will trickle out for a goal kick. Davis finds the feet of Hossey, but unable to keep it under control, and it's a throw now for Bankstown in their attacking third, a threatening opportunity for the home side. No rush to get us restarted in what is still the early moments of the match. Still approaching the 20-minute mark here at Jensen Park. Still 0-0 between these two sides in our Football New South Wales League One match of the round. Another throw in for Bankstown. Search of Lynch. Mariners are able to clear. That's Matilda Gallagher coming back to do some defensive work. Another throw-in opportunity for Bankstown. Shaping up for a long throw. Finds Lynch. Only momentarily. Mariners on hand to temporarily remove that danger, and they'll get the throw off a deflection. Last touch coming off Mujali. Lynch initially cuts out the throw in for the Mariners, but they're able to clear the ball forward initially, but it will be another Bankstown throw. Afterwards, a few fast moments for the Mariners. The game started to settle into a bit of a lull here as both sides just try to feel each other out. Hasn't been too many openings for either side to really take advantage of, besides a couple for Ava Moller roughly 10 minutes ago. Peyton Scully trying to turn in midfield, unable to do so, forced backwards. Lovely ball to the feet of Catley. Playing Ava Moller in behind. That's cut out well by Ashley Limnios. It's only gone out the sideline. It'll just be a throw-in for Mariners, but it allows Beresford to really push up the right-hand flank. Chance for Mariners to create another opportunity. Throw-ins received again by Beresford. And that one will be offside. Annabelle Goodman just drifting into an offside position there. Bankstown City Lions able to get away with that one. Now get us restarted with a short free kick. Another spell of possession here for Bankstown City Lions. Limnos, I believe that ball was in search of her captain Ambrose. Was able to find Bennett initially, but ultimately goes out for a Mariners throw. And Natalie Mujali, judged to have illegally pulled back Amber Ford there by referee John Garcia today. John Garcia at the centre, joined by Johnny Lee and Jinyi Fan, running either line. Bankstown with possession in the middle third of the pitch. Chance for Lynch to burst forward. Covered well by Moller. Forced back to Ambrose. Woods. Back to Ambrose. Back to Woods. Utilises her captain again, but well cut out by Peyton Scully. Ambrose to get us restarted with a throw to Angel Lynch, who looks to have swapped flanks. And it'll be Bennett to burst forward. My apologies, that's Gregorich. Unable to beat this Mariners back line though. Chance for Mariners to burst forward through Goodman. Cut out by Bankstown. Ambrose, who's inverted herself a little bit. A lovely through ball to Lynch. Cross comes in, but it's a weak cross in the end. Grace Davis is able to claim that one with a bit of ease. Bankstown just looking to grow into this one. 25 minutes gone so far, just under. Still probably haven't seen the best of either of these two sides. Seen flashes of brilliance from Ava Moller, but outside of that, not many clear-cut opportunities to report on. Speaking of Moller, another chance for Mariners to get on the ball, but the pass in search of Annabelle Goodman, cut out. A long throw from Beresford. Bankstown able to claim that, but the clearance was just made another throw for the Mariners. Beresford again. Only a couple of short options. She utilised one of them. Ava Moller is being forced backwards. All the way back to her back line. Now with Tegan Jones, every outfield player momentarily in the defensive half of Bankstown City Lions. Posse able to turn on the board, get on the opposite side of Bennett. Bennett just has a trip on Posse there, but nothing untoward, says the referee. Mariners do ultimately get the throw from it. Just trying to maintain possession. It's cut out by Bankstown, and now they'll have their own spell. Limnios. Long ball to Lynch, but just finds the opposite side to what she was intending of her left wing. Lynch able to rescue the ball for Bankstown City Lions. Trying to find Bennett with the switch of play. Both players making a tumble. A couple of shouts from Bankstown bench. Referee happy to wave play on. It's a poor pass forward for the Mariners, cut out very easily by Bankstown City Lions. A long ball in search of Gregoric. And Gregoric may just be able to get onto this. No, it's well defended there by Tegan Jones. Ford. Ford trying to find Goodman, who's pushed out to the right flank. Cut out by Ambrose. Woods now looking for Bennett. There's a charge at the back from Hossie there, and the referee will go to his whistle this time. A set piece opportunity for the home side here. It's under 20 minutes to go in the half. Bankstown City Lions yet to create anything clear-cut. In a couple of moments where we thought something dangerous was going to come about, but just missing that final pass into the box so far. Can it come here from Ambrose? Over the ball with a free kick opportunity. She's going to go for goal. And she's almost going to create a dangerous opportunity. Straight into the hands of Graves Davis, who wasn't able to catch the initial attempt, but did enough to keep it under control. Header unable to go forward from Limnios, but does find a keeper. Dakovic able to pause on the ball momentarily as Ava Moller provides a press for Mariners, who's moved into that central role in their front three. Annabelle Goodman taking her initial place on the right-hand side of that attack. Limnios, a forward ball to Ambrose, who made a bursting overlapping run forward as Lynch made herself the short option. Just missing some accuracy on that ball forward for the Bankstown. Another throw-in opportunity for the Mariners. Beresford. Initial touch pops up. Pass only finds Majali. Chance for Bankstown to reset. Dean. Able to find Woods. Forced backwards again. Limnios under some pressure here from Ava Moller. Moller not making Bankstown's backline's life getting easier. Calamara trying to gain control of the ball in midfield there. Gallagher. Still Gallagher. Gallagher still trying to find a way forward, and it's an opportunity for Mariners to enter their attacking box. Gallagher again. Cross comes in, but that only finds the feet of Crystal Woods, who makes sure that danger is cleared extremely well. Another throw in for Central Coast Mariners. Throw in search of Molo. It's cleared initially by Bennett. Other side able to get control initially. Mariners now do. Lovely turn there from Hossie. Just can't find a teammate with the pass. Mariners regather the Bankstown clearance. Scolle. Can't find Moller. And Bennett only finds Hossie for the Mariners. Long ball from Hossie in search of Scolle, who's made a few of those runs today out of her midfield position. Mariners to go forward. It does almost look like a two up top. And saying that, their best opportunities have come from the right flank so far. Mariners so far today have definitely had the better of the opportunities, and as time goes on in this one, it's starting to gain more and more possession as well to match. Another chance for them to string a few passes together. They're unable to do so. Palomara goes backwards to Dean. Wong able to find her opposite centre back partner. Limnios searching ball for Ambrose. Ambrose wanted it in front of her. Pass does come behind her. And with a deflection from Beresford, she does at least win her side of throw. Long throw in search of Lynch. Lynch with a sideways header. Trying to find Gregoric. He's only able to find Ford for the Mariners. Ford back on the ball. Back to Beresford. To Scolle. Bankstown able to turn the ball over and enter their attacking third. The sideways pass doesn't find its intended teammate, but Ambrose is able to chase onto the loose ball. Cross coming in, cut out by the Mariners back line. Only momentarily though. Tegan Jones able to get that initial clearance off, but Lynch almost trying luck from distance there. Does take a slip on this synthetic pitch. Bankstown back on the ball. Ambrose. Lovely turn on the ball there for Bankstown. Only a flash in the pan moment though. Mariners back on the ball. Mariners back with a chance to burst for themselves. Goodman tries to find Moller. Lays it off in search of Scolle. It's cut out by Bankstown. And the ref will pause the players. Chelsea Gregoric hasn't gotten back to her feet. Looks like she's wide her ankle after initially getting a nice turn off to work some space for her. Ball was turned over in the end. Looks like she has been left a little bit worse for wear. Just seems to be a little bit of discomfort. Nothing too serious, hopefully. Both sides will use this as an opportunity to get some fluids in them, as well as some instructions from the managers. Gregoric, despite being maybe a little bit out of breath, does seem to be okay to continue at least. Referee just reminding the Bankstown physio and Gregoric that she will need to wait to return to the fray. John Garcia will get us restarted with the drop ball. Just over 33 minutes gone here at Jensen Park. still as we started. Mariners, despite coming into this one the lower of the two sides on the ladder, arguably do look the better of the two. Mariners back on the ball. Scolle able to find herself some space momentarily. Looking for Gallagher. Gallagher able to beat her marker. Can't get the forward pass off though. Tumble off her standing foot. Bankstown turned the ball over. Bennett, the tough challenge on her. Mariners are able to turn the ball over again. Moller making a darting run into the box. Looking for Goodman. That's cut out well by Limnios. And a little bit of a tumble there from Gallagher as Bankstown were attempting to make that clearance, and we'll get a throw for their efforts as well. Posse making a run forward, can't get control of the ball. Bankstown clear. Mariners a chance to get control back of possession. Choose a safe option to knock it out for a throw. Another throw for Bankstown. Mariners back with possession. Finds Catley in midfield. Catley just under a little bit of pressure from Palomara. Forward ball only finds the feet of Limnios. Bankstown. Nice little move there from Majali. As Bankstown are able to maintain possession. Didn't quite create enough space to get a side forward, but guess that's one to catch the eye at least. Ambrose. Forward ball to Limnios, who's moving to left back momentarily. Mariners turnover. Moller now with a chance to dart at the Bankstown back line. Chooses the through ball option. Matilda Gallagher 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, and it's deflected wide. It will be a corner for Bankstown, but another opportunity for the Mariners as they grow more and more into this one. That's another opportunity created by Ava Moller. A couple opportunities that she had earlier in this match to lay off a teammate. Chose that option this time, and unfortunately for the Mariners, it just gave Bankstown some crucial seconds to reset. That was a lovely intervention there from Limnios. It will be Catley to take the corner. Can't find a teammate. Scramble in the box. Mariners do have an open goal to go into, and it's found the back of the net, and we have our first goal of the match here today. Mariners first on the board of this one. Maybe a couple of complaints coming from Bankstown. They're left with the teammate on the ground, but Mariners with essentially an empty net to be able to tap the ball into. And they strike first. Just confirmation it was Isabella Beresford who was able to get the final touch on that scramble in the goal mouth. And it's Angel Lynch who is only just getting back to her feet now. Not sure what happened there for Bankstown. Maybe a momentary pause in play if they believed they were going to win the foul, but nonetheless it's Isabella Beresford who opens the scoring for the Mariners today. Maybe a personal reward for herself has been able to create a number of opportunities on that right-hand side along with Ava Moller, and I don't think we should forget as well in that initial play that created the corner opportunity. It was Ava Moller who created that too. So we get us restarted, and with just over 5 minutes to go of this half, it is the away side, Central Coast Mariners, 1-0 to the good. Another opportunity for them to go forward. Scolle can't quite get the forward pass off. Ambrose. Turnover in midfield. It's another turnover there in favour of the Mariners. Now it's Goodman on the ball. Trying to find a feed of Moller. It's cut out by Limnios. Limnios just pushing pushing her way to her left-hand flank. Unable to properly beat Goodman, but does win her side of the throw. Cut out for another Bankstown throw. Bankstown will definitely want to get this one back in quickly. Ambrose able to find a spare ball. The referee's bench. Long ball for Lynch. It's cut out by our goal scorer of Beresford. Ambrose receives the ball back from Mujali. Bankstown thought they had the throw, but Andrew Lynch judged to have drifted into an offside position. Doesn't seem too happy with that call, but nonetheless, it will be Mariners' free kick. Looks for a moment Bankstown were going to be given a little bit of a spark following that goal conceded, but that call taking sting out of their way forward. Myers. Still Myers. Pass in search of Hossie cut out. Karen Bennett on that far side is unable to maintain control of the ball. Mariners in no rush to get this one restarted. Hossie will throw long in search of Moller. It's dropped deep to receive that one. Turned over in midfield. Mujali on the ball for Bankstown. Bankstown will stay true to their principles. Happy to be patient in their build up. It's cut out by Beresford. Beresford able to, on a bursting run forward. Touch does escape her. She'll look to get herself back in position quickly as Bankstown manoeuvre it to the opposite side of the pitch, but that forward ball from Bennett unfortunately has no one to run on the end of it. Heavy touch in midfield from the Mariners through Gallagher. She's able to rescue it. It does ultimately deflect out for a Bankstown throw. Clearance from Brandon Myers means another throw for Bankstown. She'll look to try and play Karen Bennett in behind. Posse standing her ground to make sure Bennett can't manoeuvre past her. And it'll trickle out for a goal kick. Bankstown first to that goal kick, and now it's a chance for Gregoric to run into the box. She's passed to the Mariners back line. Again, she'll create an opportunity, and it's bundled in by the Mariners, and Bankstown have one back. Ruth Hossie getting the last touch there, unfortunately for the Mariners. Bankstown won't care. They've equalised. They're back in this one. It was only moments ago I said that the sting may have been taken out of Bankstown's attack. Well, that opportunity almost came out of nowhere. Goal kick from Grace Davis. Picked up in midfield by Bankstown. Lynch was able to get a nice ball across the face of goal. Couldn't find a teammate, but the ball does find its way in the back of the net. Now, Mariners a chance to immediately reply through Moller. Vidakovic will happily see that one wide. For a lot of this half, both sides definitely were resolute in their back lines. As we approach the closing moments, gates have been opened on either end now. Mariners, who Probably been the better of the two sides so far. Another opportunity to try and create something, but Ambrose is able to usher the ball over the touchline for a goal kick. And despite Mariners probably playing the better of the two, you'd imagine Bankstown will now be going to the Sheds at half-time, the happier of the two sides with that goal almost right on top of the half-time break. We only have a minute until regular time is up. Gregoric trying to get on the ball forward. Gregoric back in the box. Another opportunity for her to potentially take a shot herself. It will be Bennett who does get the shot away, and that is tipped wide there by Grace Davis. Will be a corner opportunity for Bankstown, and maybe an opportunity to take the lead now going into half-time. My apologies, it was Chelsea Gregoric who did create that opportunity for Bankstown's goal only moments ago. Ambrose to deliver this one with the outswinger. Plenty of options around the penalty area. Goes near post. Scramble, and Mariners are able to clear it away. Back to Ambrose. There's another chance to deliver. She does so. It will be Lynch to try and get at the end of it. Tipped away by Davies, and she's able to smother the loose ball. Great goalkeeping there from Grace Davies. Unfortunately beaten by her own teammates so far today. But other than that, and maybe the goal kick to create that opportunity for Bankstown as well, it's been a sound performance from the Central Coast Mariners shot stopper. Brandon Myers. Regular time is up here at Jensen. It will be up to the referee to call time on this one. Moller able to turn her way around Zali Dean. Now Chloe Catley trying to find her way forward, but can't beat Ashley Limnios. Throw an opportunity for the Mariners. Still 1-1 here between Bankstown City Lions and Central Coast Mariners as we enter the closing moments of the half. Lynch with ball forward in search of Gregoric. It will be a foot race between her and Jones. Jones happy to take advantage of a head start in that race. Leaves the ball out for a throw. Gives Bankstown an opportunity to send some numbers forward again after that counter-attack. Brianna Wong will come up to take this one. Mariners momentarily able to take control of the loose balls. Back with Bankstown. Cross attempt was poor though. Mariners back on the ball. Gallagher unable to keep the ball in play. Another throw in for Bankstown. Cleared away by Jones. Muller chasing that one down, but it will run out for a throw. Taken quickly by Zali Dean. Limnios on the ball. Back to a goalkeeper, Vidakovic. Limnios. Goes back to Vidakovic, but it's a poor ball, and Ava Moller is able to take advantage of it. 1-1 with Vidakovic, beats the keeper, and it's 2 for the Mariners, almost on the stroke of half-time. Ava Moller, who has been a constant threat for the Central Coast Mariners side, and she restores the away side's lead here at Jensen Park. It is Bankstown Lions 1, Central Coast Mariners 2. Some performance has been from Ava Moller so far today. At the centre of just about everything good the Mariners have done. And that truly is just rewards for her efforts today. Bankstown get us restarted. Wong finds Palomara. Bennett back to Wong. And that will be half-time here at Jensen Park. And we initially thought Bankstown may go to the bench happier of the two sides, but only mere moments before the half-time whistle blew, Ava Moller did restore the away side's lead. And we go to the Sheds. Half-time here at Jensen Park. It is Bankstown City Lions 1, Central Coast Mariners 2. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Jensen Park for the second half of this Football New South Wales League One match of the round between Bankstown City Lions and Central Coast Mariners. Just a reminder, the away side is 2-1 to the good. Goals from Isabella Beresford and Ava Moller, getting them ahead after an own goal as well from Ruth Hossey. We're just waiting for Bankstown City Lions coach, as I mentioned before, former Socceroo Ante Kovic at the helm for the side. He's just making his way from the far side of the pitch to his technical area. And with that, John Garcia will get us underway into the second half here at Jensen Park for Bankstown City Lions v Central Coast Mariners. Just a reminder, it is Mariners ahead 2-1. Bankstown start us off with an early spell of possession. On face value, doesn't look like there's been any changes to the two sides. If we do see anything that looks different, we will let you know. But for now, all starting players seem to be accounted for. Steph Ambrose with a throw. On the far touchline now. Bennett, a nice 1-2 there with Mujali. Sees her get herself in behind. Crossing opportunity potentially here for Bennett. Goes back to Mujali. Mujali past one Mariners defender. Almost past the second, but that's cut out by Beresford. Goodman dropping deep to get herself involved in that play. Started up top today, slowly moved herself out to the right-hand side. Ava Moller taking up the central role in the Mariners' front three since. Ava Moller's goal, if you're just joining us, came pretty much on the stroke of half-time too. She's been a constant threat for the Mariners today. Angel Lynch's attempted clearance does deflect itself off Ruth Hossey. It'll be a return for Bankstown Lions, how they started today as well. Karen Bennett on the left-hand side of that attack. Angel Lynch on the right. As Mariners create attack of their own. Only momentarily cut out by Greguric. Can't find her way forward though. Scolle with the ball now. Switch of play, search of Goodman. Passes hit behind her. Goodman's able to keep that one in. Now has her right back Beresford ahead of her. Has to go backwards to Catley. Jones. Forward pass to Scolle. Palomara able to provide enough pressure for Scolle to go sideways. Mariners do get themselves forward. Moller on the edge of the box. Shapes, shoots. That's straight into the grateful hands of Emilia Vidakovic. Clearance in search of Greguric. Only finds the Mariners. Forward on the ball. Tries to find Goodman. Needed a bit more accuracy on that pass. Ambrose will have the chance to play her in. Long ball forward. Gregoric holding the ball up for Bankstown Lions. Able to play Ambrose in behind. And now Bankstown with a chance to potentially equalise early in the second half. Ambrose, the low cross. That's cut out by the Mariners. Easy one in the end to defend. Mariners now with space to turn on the ball. Mola having the ball stuck between her feet there. Limnios trying to get the ball forward. Pulled back by Mola, but Limnios able to still get herself forward. Ambrose now. Ambrose with the cross. It's deflected out for a corner. First set piece opportunity of the second half. Be in favour of the home side. Referee just calling for a ball somewhere from the bench. Before other benches able to react, we get one from the far side. Ambrose to deliver with the outswinger. Cross comes in for Bankstown City Lions. Do make contact with it. Only goes sideways. Angel Lynch getting on the end of it. Cross back in for Bankstown City Lions. Cut out by Jones. Now Molla able to hold the ball up. Chance for Gallagher to try and burst forward. Ushered away by Brianna Wong. She does win inside a throw too. Launching throw forward from Brianna Wong. Trying to find Gregoric, who's done a decent job so far today of just being able to hold the ball up for her side. There's two dangerous options either side of her in Angel Lynch and Karen Bennett, who is, of course, Bankstown City Lions' top goal scorer so far this season. She's found the back of the net in every match that Bankstown has scored in this season. But today, of course, if the score remains the same. Brianna Wong pushing high, shaping up for a long throw now for Bankstown. The throw does find its way into the box. And Bennett is on the end of it. Just can't quite get control of it, but it will open up for Mujali, who just finds its way over the top of the goal. Bankstown City Lions coming out in the second half with a fire inside of them, trying to find an equaliser. Still plenty of time to do so. We're only roughly 7 minutes into the second stanza. And there was another goal kick from the Mariners that only found the feet of Bankstown City Lions. And after a bit of a scramble in the middle of their half, they are able to hold possession, and Ava Moller is making life difficult for the two centre backs. Sally Dean's able to skip past her. Finds the feet of Gregoric. Now Mujali. Mujali goes to Ambrose. Ambrose trying to cut inside. It's cut out by Beresford, but she will get a throw in. And she finds Palomara with the throw. Palomara shaping up for a cross. Does so. Finds the head of Gregoric. It's tipped against the crossbar. There's a chance for a follow-up, and Gregoric almost trying to get on the end of that. That is excellent goalkeeping from Davies, and the shot in the end from Crystal Woods is over the bar. There's two players down, one for either side, one being goalkeeper Grace Davies. And another scramble opportunity there, this time in the favour of Bankstown City Lions. Grace Davies has done an amazing job to keep that out of her net. As I mentioned earlier in the match, she was unfortunately beaten by her own teammates so far today, but other than that, her shot stopping has been brilliant. And that own goal too, there was not much she could have done much about that. And unfortunately for the Mariners, it looks like she is receiving a little bit of treatment here. Chelsea Gregorich also down for Bankstown City Lions. Grace Davis is back on her feet. Chelsea Gregorich is sitting. He's sitting upright, and it doesn't look like Grace Davis is going to be able to continue. And it will be Lila Bradenkamp as our first substitution for today. Lila Bradenkamp, only 16 years of age. 2010 born goalkeeper. Will also be her first appearance for the senior side for the season. Big shoes to fill for Bradenkamp, but by the same token, a massive opportunity for the youngster. Central Coast Mariners, it is already a young side out there for them. The free kick is not an accurate one, and it forces Brianna Myers into a professional foul there. On Gregorich, who's only just gotten herself back on the field. Almost able to laugh it off, but she's clutching at her shoulder a little bit. Physio hadn't even made their way back to the bench. This may be the first test for Lila Bradenkamp. Ambrose over this one for Bankstown City Lions. Another set piece opportunity. Referee gives a signal. Ambrose steps up. She delivers. And it's headed to the back of the net. And it is Karen Bennett with her 5th of the season. And unfortunately for youngster Lila Bradenkamp, she's only been on the field for minutes. There is not much she could have done about that. An expertly placed header from Karen Bennett. Bankstown are equal again, 2-2 between Bankstown City Lions and Central Coast Mariners. And with that, Karen Bennett as well surpasses her tally for the entirety of last season in the league. 4 goals across the 2025 League One season for Karen Bennett. And this season, in just her 7th game, she's found a 5th. Another throw in for Bankstown. Another throw in coming from Ambrose. Only finds the feet of Beresford. Able to work away around pressure there. And Mariners still have the ball. A chance to go forward now. Bursting run forward. And a forward pass now for Moller. That one's slightly overhit. And it's going to be one that Zali Dean is able to control if she chose to. But happy to usher that over the touchline for a goal kick. Baptism of fire for Lila Bradenkamp there for Bankstown's 2nd goal. Set piece opportunity, which once Karen Bennett made connection with that header, there's not much she was going to be able to do about that. Ambrose back on the ball for Bankstown City Lions. Forward pass for Majali. Majali under pressure from Woods here, from forward, sorry. Forward ball in search of Gregorich. It's one that is overhit, and Brianna Myers is able to usher over the touchline. First touches for substitute Lila Bradenkamp, and it's a short pass, and Lynch is able to send that back towards the goalkeeper, but didn't quite get the connection that she would have liked. That is straight into the palms of Bradenkamp. Posse trying to work her way around Lynch. It's over the sideline for a throw. Wong Another lovely long throw trying to find Greguric. Mariners able to cut that one out this time, and along with the switch of play, it's chested down by Bennett, but cleared away by the Mariners. Only as far as Lynch though. Lynch unable to get control of the ball. Hossie waiting for an option. Able to shield the ball in the meantime. Lynch almost winning back possession for a side in their final third. Mariners do get the clearance, and there's another chance for Moller to go forward. Moller still with the ball, running at the Bankstown back line. Trying to find an angled through ball for Annabelle Goodman, but it only finds the feet of Amelia Vidakovic. Quickly into Ambrose. Forward to Majali. Majali, a lovely through ball to Greguric. Greguric one-on-one with Myers. Is forced a little bit wider than what she would have liked, but still has possession for a side as she works her way central. Just trying to find a shooting opportunity, and it will be a penalty for Bankstown City Lions. It almost looked like Palomaro was going to have an opportunity of a layoff. Now referee John Garcia judges Chelsea Greguric to have been brought down illegally. And now this is a big test for substitute Lila Bradenkamp. Brandon Myers gave that one away for the Mariners. And Bankstown, who in the opening 15 minutes or so of this second half have definitely looked the brighter of the two sides, now have an opportunity to take the lead. What a turnaround this has been so far, particularly effective from the back of the net. And it will be Greguric to step up. Bradenkamp trying to make herself big. Greguric. And it's saved by Bradenkamp. A massive moment for the youngster in her first appearance for the season. And the 16-year-old makes a save from the spot. What a moment for the young goalkeeper for the Mariners. It is still level here at Jensen Park. And that may just give Mariners a spark they need to get themselves back into this one as well, as they look to regain their lead for a third time today. Lila Bradenkamp, who maybe in her last moment on the ball, looked like the nerves were getting the better of her. I'm going to say it wasn't the best penalty from Greguric either, but nonetheless, Lila Bradenkamp had to stand tall for that one, and she's done so. That's breathed new life into this one. Bankstown coming forward again. Forward pass, not an accurate one. Mariners looking to work their way out of their defensive third. Scolle with space to run on the ball. Scolle able to beat Bankstown's midfield. Forward pass to Moller. Referee's flag hasn't gone up yet, and now it does. The finish was saved by Vidakovic ultimately. Vidakovic will waste no time making sure this is placed down for a free kick to be taken quickly, and Bankstown will go to the bench for the first time today. And it will be Joey Liu who will enter the fray. We just wait for confirmation as to who's made way. Ashley Limnos, who thought she was just being called out for some tactical instruction, will be the one that Joey Liu is replacing. Joey Liu takes position on the right-hand side of Bankstown attack. It will mean a slight reshuffle for the home side. Long ball in search of Greguric. It's cut out by the Mariners. Lovely bit of passing play to the ball away from their defensive third. It's turned over in midfield though. Woods trying to find a forward option. Cut out back by the Mariners. Chance for Catley to play a pass forward. Goes to the Mariners' right-hand side. Ball coming across, trying to find the feet of Gallagher. Clearance only finds forward. Ball in behind from Goodman. Unable to find Catley, making another run from midfield. Bankstown with a chance to play out from the back themselves. With that early substitution, it looks like it will be centre-back partnership of Zali Dean and Brianna Wong. As Gregoric has another opportunity. She's in behind the Mariners backline. Can she finish this time? Is able to cut in behind. It could be another penalty here for Bankstown. Gregoric still with the ball. And as we get a scramble, Mariners are able to clear the danger. Worrying moments again for the away side, who looked so comfortable in the first half. But between Gregoric and Lou, neither one able to fashion a shot away. Just confirmation of how Bankstown's backline does look. It is Dean and Wong as the centre-back partners, and Lynch will take the right-back spot that Wong did occupy earlier. Both sides now made one change from the bench so far today. Mariners, of course, being a forced substitution in goals. Short goal kick from Braden Kemp. Cut out quite easily by Bankstown, and it will be a chance for Lou to go forward again. Mariners deal with the danger. Scolle. Ball forward for Goodman. Cut out by Ambrose. And Crystal Woods will be able to keep it in. Crystal Woods has space to work with. She's to go forward to Bennett. Bennett darting at the Mariners back line. Able to work her way into the box. Bennett still with the ball. The chance to shoot. That'll be one of the easier chances for Braden Kemp to collect in this match. Braden Kemp able to take her time with the clearance. Trying to find Moller. Brenna Wong does well to keep herself between the ball and Moller. Bankstown able to collect the loose ball. Now Wong will get the ball herself. Forward pass for Gregoric, lays it off and collects her own layoff. That is cut out by Myers almost initially, and a clash there has left Karen Bennett a little bit worse for wear. As the ball runs out of play for a throw in. Bennett will be able to receive treatment, and this would be a blow for Bankstown City Lions if she can't continue. Karen Bennett's earlier goal from the set piece opportunity from an Ambrose free kick. A neatly placed header was what saw Bankstown City Lions able to get themselves level again in this match. And of course, she is the side's top goal scorer this season with 5. Just 7 games. And as I mentioned earlier, has beaten her tally for last year too. Bennett still receiving treatment. A couple of Bankstown players coming over to their technical area to get some instructions off head coach Ante Kovic. Most of the Mariners squad huddled in their own half as they deliver some instructions as they try and work their way back into the lead in this match. And it does look like Karen Bennett won't be able to continue. Bankstown City Lions getting a sub ready. And it will be Yasmin Placer to come in for Karen Bennett. Bennett's able to walk off despite looking a little bit gingerly. Isn't limping or being carried off, so may just be a precautionary move from Ante Kovic. But it'll mean another reshuffle for the home side. We'll get restarted with the Mariners throw. Moller under pressure from 3. Shirts in red and black. Forward pass from Mariners. Cut out by Mujali. Goes backwards to Dean. Dean searching for Woods, but cut out initially by Scolle, but referee will bring that back for a free kick. Taken quickly, Woods. Woods finding Gregoric. Gregoric is space in the box, trying to get a shot away. Can't do so, it's cleared away. Only as far as substitute placer. With her first touches of the match. Ujali, pickpocketed. And it'll be Scolle with a chance to go forward. Has acres of space to move into now. Dean doing well to cover that space. Scolle still with the ball for the Mariners. Finds Moller. Moller, a lovely little touch there to work her around and create the crossing opportunity. And it comes off the crossbar, but it looks like it did curl out initially. It will be a goal kick. Ava Moller, when you give her a chance like that, she's been an absolute star today. Bankstown able to work their way forward. Lynch. Shaping up to cross. Does so, but it's deflected away. Will be a corner, and looks like Beresford's left a little bit worse for wear there after the ball clattered into, I believe, her side. She's clutching at her head, so it may have just hit the back of her head as well, which hopefully it's nothing too serious. Ava Moller, one of the 2009 born members of this Mariners squad. It is a young Mariners side out today. Ambrose will deliver this one from the far corner. Be an outswinger. Trying to get on the heads of Woods. It gets on the head of Gregoric, who's getting ever so close to her first goal of the match. Would be her second of the season, should she find the back of the net. Mariners, as I was saying, it's a young squad for them out today. Average age of 19 to start with, and that will only drop with Bradenkamp entering. Ava Moller, 17 this year. Definitely a star of this side. Scored last season in this fixture too. Actually, in the second meeting between these two sides. Scored the opening goal where Mariners won 2-1 that day at Pluim Park. Bankstown just under a little bit of pressure here, but able to work their way into space. Placer trying to find Lou. It's cut up by the Mariners, but it will be a Bankstown throw. Long throw from Placer. Trying to find Lou again. It's cut out by the Mariners. This time they're able to momentarily keep it in, but the sideways pass in search of Hossie does trickle out. Less than 20 minutes to go here at Jensen Park. Still all square, 2-2. Was Isabella Beresford to open the scoring for us today after a goal mouth scramble off a corner before an unfortunate own goal from Ruth Hossie initially squared things up as maybe Chelsea Gregoric, a little bit of frustration coming there, and she will be the first player to enter the book so far today after a couple of knocks on her herself. Maybe just a little bit of frustration from her. But no goal from Ruth Hossie, who was the one fouled there, initially squaring things up, and that's how we thought we were going to go into half-time before Ava Moller was able to allow Mariners to regain their lead deep into added time in the first half. Karen Bennett finding Bankstown second. A header off a free kick to make things all square here so far today. Bankstown had a great opportunity to take the lead as well, but Lila Bradenkamp stepped up big from the spot. Gregoric trying to find her way around this Mariners back line. Cleared away by Jones, and Mariners will go to the bench for the second time today. And there will be Natalia Watkins to come in. She will take the place of Brianna Myers. A straight swap that one as Natalia Watkins takes her place in the Mariners back line. She will partner Tegan Jones in the centre back roles. Natalia Watkins just add a little bit more height to that back line actually. Referee John Garcia just making sure Ruth Ossie doesn't take any more metres than she's allowed to. And it'll be Ava Moller to get onto the loose ball. A lovely through ball from Ava Moller. Matilda Gallagher getting on the end of it. Manor is in the box. They have a chance to take the lead, and that is a big save from Emilia Vidakovic. It'll run out for a corner. Emilia Vidakovic is probably the most important intervention she's had to make today. Corner opportunity for the Mariners. Chloe Catley will come across from this one. Seems to have a little bit of trouble with the slanting corner flag. Shaping up for the short corner. Bankstown making sure she can't do that. Cross comes in, that's claimed well by Vidakovic. Despite both keepers conceding two today, I've got to say it's been good performances from everyone that's worn the gloves so far today. Bankstown able to create an opportunity for themselves. Lou. Pass coming behind Gregoric. Mariners able to play their way out of danger. Early touches for Watkins. Caught on the ball there. And it will be Jones trying to clear the danger, only momentarily, and it'll be Watkins who ultimately does clear the danger for the Mariners. Sends it to the opposing goalkeeper in Vidakovic, who clears the other way. Lou trying to gain control on the right-hand side for Bankstown City Lions. Manages to keep the ball in. It's a heavy challenge on Hossie, but she was able to get the ball. She takes the throw-in quickly, cut out by Mariners again. And this throw-in will be for the Mariners. Less than 15 minutes to go here at Jensen Park. Still all square. Which side could step up and find a winner? If either one does. Turnover in midfield sees another opportunity for Bankstown City Lions. Gregoric, 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, and it's in! Chelsea Gregoric puts the home side ahead. A lovely taken 1-on-1 opportunity. That was hit with such venom. Lila Bradenkamp beaten at a near post, but that shot may well have been behind her before she was able to register it. Chelsea Gregoric will celebrate with some fans in the near stand. And rightfully so, she has put her side ahead in this one. Bankstown City Lions ahead for the first time today. 3-2 to the good over Central Coast Mariners. And if Mariners can't work their way at least into a draw in this one, their woes away from home will continue. 4 losses this season for the Mariners so far, all 4 coming away from home in all 4 of their away games. Ava Moller could be key to Mariners finding their way back into this. Ava Moller gets across the way, that's straight into the hands of Vidakovic. Watkins able to bring down the long clearance. Mariners with a chance to go forward. Gallagher can't quite keep control of it. It will be a throw-in for Bankstown. Mariners asking some questions of the referee's call there. Don't think it'll do much to change the minds though. Lou looking for Woods. Lou again, does find Woods this time. It looks like Janika Klenker's also made her way onto the pitch today. On ball in search of Lynch. Under pressure from Tegan Jones there. Substitution must have been made just after Bankstown City Lions went ahead. Lynch under pressure from Jones again. It'll be a goal kick this time for Mariners. So Kalenko will partner Wajali in midfield. Palamara has made her way to the bench. Referee requesting Mariners restart that one. Watkins under pressure from Lou. Jones clears in the direction of Goodman, but Goodman can't quite get control of it. Had Bankstown captain Stephanie Ambrose waiting behind her. Ambrose is happy to let that run out for a throw in two, and it'll be Bankstown's turn to just slow things down. Of course, Bankstown today happy to be patient in possession. I think they'll be happy to be patient in these moments of stoppages as well. Now that they have the lead. Lynch sends the ball high into the air. No one happy to get on the first bounce. Not happy to get on the second bounce either. And it'll be Jones to clear it after the third. Majali trying to send it left towards Ambrose. Goes out for a Mariners throw as the wind does pick up here in Sydney's west. And it looks like that'll be brought back for a foul throw. Not a common occurrence at this level. So now it's Bankstown City Lions and Ambrose's turn to have an opportunity from the throw-in. Lynch plays a sideways ball inside, but only finds a navy shirt. There's a visible tug on the shirt there on Jones. Referee's happy to wave advantage. Jones is able to get a ball in behind to Goodman. But that one will run over the touchline for a goal kick. Less than 10 minutes to go here at Jensen Park. Should things stay the same, it will be Bankstown City Lions' second win of the season. Brenna Wong stepping the ball outside of Bankstown's defensive third. Gallagher unable to keep that one in play. One throw from Placer. Lou. Bankstown just trying to work their way forward, but the pass from Klenker. In search of Gregoric, who's moved towards the right-hand side. Hit behind her. So looks like Joey Lou with the strikers for Bankstown City Lions in his closing moments. Brought down illegally there by Tegan Jones. It looks like it was a stray hand, and her opponent is quick to make sure that she's okay. Lou's still on the ground for this one. From this angle, we can't quite see what she's clutching at, but the contact did look like it was made with her face. And it looks like it was just a knock that even her teammates are able to laugh off. Physio not needed on this occasion. Of course, Bankstown City Lions have worked their way into the lead in this one without star forward Karen Bennett, who was forced off earlier with injury. Joey Lou will have to take a place on the sideline momentarily. Maybe not. Just looking for instruction from a physio, but none is needed, and Steph Ambrose has come to the right-hand side of the pitch to take this free kick. Another delivery from Steph Ambrose. Still a bit far. Nice flick on her. Lynch is able to get the header away. But Braden Camp is able to claim that expertly. Looked like after that initial save or may have escaped Braden Kemp in that instance, but she was able to bounce back on top of it. Mariners the chance to go forward now. Scully with a lovely through ball to Moller. Maybe a little bit too far sideways to what she would have liked. Almost backed into a corner now, but she works her way back into the box, into a central area. She's going to go herself. She tries to get the cutback pass off, but it only finds the hands of Vidakovic. And now Moller is left a little bit worse for wear, and she will need physio intervention. Well, she's back on her feet now. And with Mariners still chasing this game, if they were to lose Ava Moller, would not make their job any easier. Vidakovic happy to use up as many of the seconds that she can. The referee Garcia counts them down. Hossey quick to get that one back in play. No foul in that tumble, says the referee. Chloe Catley is unable to control that opportunity. Jones. Forward pass to Catley. Angled through ball for Goodman. Goodman enters the box of Bankstown City Lions. Able to cut back, trying to get around Stephanie Ambrose, but Ambrose wins that individual battle. Long ball to Lynch, and now chance for Bankstown City Lions to launch a counter-attack of their own. That pass in search of Majali overhit, and it'll be an easy one to deal with for Tegan Jones. Lynch back to Ambrose. Mariners are able to turn the ball over in midfield. Hossey now in space to work her way up the flank. Tries to cut inside, but Greguric is able to rescue that one, and now she's able to go forward herself. Greguric through ball in search of Lou. Doesn't look like she's quite got the angle right, and Watkins is able to watch that go over the far touchline. Less than 5 minutes to go here at Jensen Park. Bankstown City Lions 3, Central Coast Mariners 2. Right now it is Greguric's goal that looks for sure to be the winner. Cheap turnover in midfield. Bankstown have the ball. Majali. Nice through ball from Majali. Gets Lynch. Lynch is in the box. And it's only side netting from Lynch. Braden Kemp. From this angle, looked like she had her ankles covered there. It was a well-taken shot from Lynch in terms of the power behind it. Just needed the accuracy, unfortunately for her. A lovely through ball from Matilda Gallagher. Ava Moller's able to run onto it. Options in the middle for Moller. Cuts back inside. Moller tries to find Goodman, and the header's in! And Mariners have their third, and we're all square once again. Annabelle Goodman nods that home for Mariners, and Ava Moller turns provider for the Mariners' third. And with just under 3 minutes to go here, it is Bankstown City Lions 3, Central Coast Mariners 3. What a game we have been treated to for this Football New South Wales League One match of the round. There were plenty of moments in the first half where it looked like both these sides would try and be a bit rigid and maybe even focus on their defensive responsibilities rather than try and push forward. But as this game's opened up, we've been treated to an exciting affair as Scolle now sends the Mariners forward as well. Can they get a fourth? It's into the hands of Emilia Vidakovic. It's only cleared as far as Ford though. Ford able to get a pass off to Hossey. Hossey cuts inside. Switch of play in search of Goodman. Cut up by Ambrose. Left back to left back there. Ambrose Trying to get a pass. An angled pass itself to Lou. Lou's unable to gain control of it, and she'll prod it away for a throw-in as well. Only moments to go here at Jensen Park. Turned over. Mariners now have an opportunity to go forward again. Moller, who's been dangerous every time she's been on the board today. Lays it off to Skole. Skole should go from distance. That one straight into the chest and stomach of Vidakovic. She'll clear quickly. Bujali able to take control of the loose ball. Watkins under a bit of pressure from Greguric. She clears only as far as Ambrose. Ambrose sends the ball forward again. Lynch. Andrew Lynch is trying to find some space going forward. Forward pass cut out by the Mariners, but Bankstown have picked it up on the edge of their box. Cut out initially by Watkins, only as far as Lou. Lou goes from distance. And that one trickles wide. This game really starting to open itself up. Watkins trying to find a forward option. Annabelle Goodman trying to get the better of Klenker there. It's forced inside. Ava Moller dropping deep to get a side on the ball. Jones. Mariners maneuver it to their left-hand side. Now Gallagher with a chance to go one-on-one against Wong. Cross comes in from Hossie. It's cut out by Bankstown. Hossie back with the ball. Gallagher forced backwards, trying to get better placer there. Bankstown as a team, as a unit, do well and will be pulled back for an offside earlier in the play. Dean on the ball. Goes to centre back partner Wong. And a through ball for Greguric. Full race with Watkins. Greguric is able to win out of this one. Tries to cut on the opposite side of Watkins. And a corner opportunity for the home side as they try and work their way back into the lead of this one. Ambrose comes across to the opposite flank to take. It'll be an in-swinger from Ambrose. Can this be the winner for Bankstown City Lions? Cross comes in. Greguric trying to get herself on the header. The Mariners will be able to clear this one. And Moller's able to get the clearance out of danger for Central Coast Mariners. It's still Bankstown with possession. Has to go back to a goalkeeper though. Skole providing the sole press for the Mariners. Searching forward ball again. Cut out by the Mariners. Gallagher. Able to bring that down for Moller. Moller, who's in his final moments has taken more of a midfield role. Just trying to create something for her side. Another cross coming in from Moller. Gallagher trying to get on the head of it. Cut away by Placer. It'll be a corner opportunity for the Mariners this time. End-to-end action here at Jensen Park. Still 3-3 between Bankstown City Lions and Central Coast Mariners in our League One match of the round. Delivery comes in for the Mariners. Can this be a winner for him? It's punched away by Vidakovic. Not confidently, and it'll be another corner. Goalmouth scramble there. Is able to be prodded away by Bankstown City Lions. Can this be the opportunity for Central Coast Mariners to get their first away win of the season? Snap a 3-game losing run. Catley to take. Catley delivers. And Gallagher gets on the end of it, but that's nodded wide. Short goal kick for Bankstown. Long ball forward now. Gregorich on the end of it. Gregorich trying to turn away from Hossie. There's a bit of a tangle there. Mariners do come away with the ball. Both players involved in that back on their feet. Gallagher finds Scolle. Scolle shaping up for a cross. Able to get a neat ball to Moller. Moller in the box. There's the last touch come off the Bankstown player. It will be a goal kick. Complaints coming from plenty of Mariners players. Feel aggrieved in that instance, but the referee, of course, has the better view. Mariners go forward again. Goodman. Brought down legally, says the referee. And Bankstown City Lions has a chance to launch a counter-attack once again. But the pass forward is cut out by Jones. Molo dropping deep once again to receive. It's forced backwards. Back to Jones. Jones trying to find Beresford, making that forward run. Turnover in midfield means Moller has space to work with. Moller trying to play Scolle in behind. It's cut out by Dean. Dean looking for Gregorich. Gregorich one-on-one with Watkins. Able to take the ball forward. Brought down by Watkins. The referee will bring it back for a free kick. And that'll be Watkins entering the book the first time for the Mariners. Of course, the other player in the book today right now is Gregorich as well. As we get later and later into this one. It will be Bankstown City Lions. Essentially have the last roll of the dice today. It's Brianna Wong standing over this one. Can Bankstown City Lions steal this at the death? Brianna Wong. A couple of bounces and it takes a deflection and it looks like Bankstown City Lions will get the win off a deflection from Angel Lynch. The clearance from the Mariners ricochets into the Bankstown forward. I don't know if she knew much about it, but when she does find her way back to her feet, she will realise she may have won this game for Bankstown City Lions. And unfortunately for her, she may have well and truly put her body on the line for that one. Still hasn't gone to her feet. Her head now slightly coming up off the ground. Hopefully she's okay, but if she's okay, she won't care. Mariners, I don't think there can be too many complaints about the initial foul. And after a couple of uncomfortable bounces in the box, Mariners thought they were able to get it clear. But Angel Lynch stood strong and whether knowingly or unknowingly ensured the ball ends up in the back of the net. And it is 4-3 here at Jensen Park. Bankstown City Lions looking for sure to see this one out as winners. It's been 2 games without a win for Bankstown City Lions. Their last 2 matches, 0 draw against Camden Tigers, and their most recent outing, a 2-1 loss to Blacktown Spartans. And they could very well be back in the winner's circle. Angel Lynch back on her feet, hasn't entered the fray yet, but with a big smile on her face, knowing she may well have won this for her side. She's back in. Mariners with one last chance to potentially get themselves back into this one. It goes over the touchline for a goal kick though, and Bankstown will slow this one right down. Looks like there's roughly 2 minutes still to play out. Unless members of the bench are just being confused by the scoreboard, which for us as well in the commentary booth has stopped counting down. Wong on the ball for Bankstown. Good ball from Jones. Ava Moller trying to get the best of Zali Dean. Runs out for a Mariners throw. Gallagher takes this one quickly. Bankstown do well to usher that away from the Mariners midfielders, and anywhere will do for Bankstown. There is a ball close by for Mariners to get the throw and taken quickly. Cut out by the Bankstown again in midfield. Jones finds Gallagher. Moller making a forward run. Gallagher able to beat her marker. Finds Moller. Moller trying to find space on the edge of the box. She does so. She goes for goal. And Vidakovic able to block that one, and she'll wait for the Mariners attacker before claiming it completely. Long clearance from Vidakovic. Only finds Hossie. Bit of miscommunication in midfield for Bankstown City Lions. Cleared in the end by Wong. Gregorich, nice touch from Gregorich to bring that one down. Lays it off for Lou. Looking forward for Placer. Lou just trying to hold the ball up. She does win a side of throw. Jones not quite prepared for that one. It'll be Watkins that clears it. Moller will chase this one down. Zali Dean looks like she'll win that race though, and almost anywhere will do for Bankstown, but I'm sure that's not what they intended. The referee will flag that one for going over the sideline. Frustrations coming to a head for the Mariners. Long throw from Brenna Wong. Trying to find Gregorich. Gregorich happy to let it bounce over Watkins. And Gregorich almost able to beat out her marker there. Well defended by Watkins. Gallagher falls backwards to Hossie. Hossie looking forward to Moller. That one will run to Vidakovic, who is happy to wait for Mariners player to apply some pressure before picking it up. And that will be that here at Jensen Park in our Football New South Wales League One match of the round. And Bankstown City Lions, after a nervy start to this one and maybe an underwhelming first half from the hosts, but they have worked their way back into this to see out the result. An excellent second half from our hosts here today. And we finish Bankstown City Lions 4, Central Coast Mariners 3. And unfortunately for the away side, their woes do continue, but it was definitely a performance that they can be happy with. Both attacks today on fire. And unfortunately for the Mariners, it was Bankstown City Lions that could see this one out. The winner, of course, coming from a deflected shot from Angel Lynch to join Chelsea Gregorich, Karen Bennett, and of course with Hossie scoring an own goal for the home side. Central Coast Mariners, Ava Moller, Isabella Beresford, and Annabelle Goodman on the score sheet for them. That's all she wrote here at Jensen Park. Bankstown City Lions 4, Central Coast Mariners 3. My name's Cody Ojeda. I hope you've enjoyed today's call. Hope you have a good rest of your weekend, and to all those celebrating today, a happy Orthodox Easter to you all. And I'll bid you good night.